Good morning, everybody. So last time we have seen classification of halogen derivative. After that, you have seen UPSC nomenclature. Nomenclature में हम लोगों ने देखा है how to give the names to the compounds. Much more example you have studied. I think homework is also given. I hope you completed the homework. To start with the next one. Now, this is what alkyl halide. So when we talk about alkyl halides, we know this that X is halogen atom, chlorine, bromine or iodine. This halogen atom is slightly electronegative, acquire partial delta negative charge. Carbon, which is electropositive, it will acquire partial electropositive charge, delta positive charge. तो होता ये है, they will try to pull the electron pair towards themselves. लेकिन halogen atom जो रहेगा उसकी जरा power ज्यादा रहेगी, so electron pair will shift towards what? Halogen atom. That is why this halogen atom will acquire what? Much more electronegative charge. तो इसको हम लोग बोलते हैं polarization. This is called as polarization. तो polarization क्या होता है? So separation of what? Charge by some distance. Now we are getting another physical quantity in a polarization that is called as dipole moment. What is this dipole moment? Now dipole moment is a physical quantity. It is denoted by a symbol nu. So what is nu is? Nu is nothing but Q multiplied by a distance. That is what a charge. Yeah, distance. Where Q is called as magnitude of a charge. Magnitude of a charge. A is called as distance of separation. Distance of separation. ये डेल्टा पॉजिटिव और डेल्टा नेगेटिव के बीच में जो डिस्टेंस रहेगा उसको हम लोग बोलेंगे L. Now whatever the charge on positive charge, same charge will be on negative. So Q क्या रहेगा उसका मैग्नीट्यूड रहेगा. पॉजिटिव नेगेटिव तो सेम ही रहेगा बट मैग्नीट्यूड यू हैव टू टेक. सो डाइपोल मोमेंट इज इक्वल टू Q मल्टीप्लाई बाय L. That is called as dipole moment. After polarization, it is start with the next one. What is called as bond length? What is the bond length is? In between two atoms, if there is a formation of a covalent bond, the distance between two nuclei which form a covalent bond is called as a bond length. तो हम लोगों ने भी देखा था CX is a bond. तो X में भी a chlorine, bromine and iodine. तो X क्या रहेगा? It may be a chlorine, it may be a chlorine, it may be a bromine, it may be a iodine. तो हम लोगों ने periodic table, we have seen this in periodic table. The last shell is 2p in a chlorine atom. This is a 3p, this is a 4p, and this is what? 5p is. So from top to bottom, if you're going in periodic table, fluorine to iodine, you will find that atomic size goes on, increases. So if atomic size goes on, increases, so bond length, what will happen to bond length then? If you write this Ci, CCl, CBr, and then Ci, as atomic size goes on increase, so you will find bond length also goes on increase. So bond order will be this. So the bond length in Ci will be greater than bond length in what? Cf. Now after that, another quantity you are going to see what is called as bond energy. Now in a bond energy, you will find this one Cf, CCl, CBr and Ci. So bond energy किसकी ज़्यादा रहेगी? So bond energy will be greater in this case. This one. So if I write again Cf, CCl, CBr and Ci, which bond is a stronger bond? Of course, the CF bond will be a stronger bond. Why CF bond is stronger bond? Because इसकी bond length जो है क्या है? Bond length बहुत कम है. If अगर bond length कम है तो इसका मतलब रहेगा if I want to break a bond, much more amount of energy I will require. तो bond energy को और एक नाम है, इसको बोलते हैं bond dissociation energy. इसको क्या बोलते हैं? Bond dissociation energy. So bond energy और bond dissociation energy is inversely proportional to bond length. तो हम इधर लिख सकते हैं bond length is inversely proportional to bond energy. जिसकी bond energy ज्यादा रहेगी उसकी bond length कम रहेगी. So किसकी bond length कम है? CF की. So here will be what? Bond energy of CF will be greater than CCl, CBr and Ci. So bond energy will be of CF bond will be higher than others. Now what about dipole moment is? Now if I talk about dipole moment of all this atom, two things are much more important is what is dipole moment we have seen. In dipole moment we have seen charge and distance. तो CF में प्रॉब्लम ये है, bond length is less, L is less but Q is high, while in case of CI bond length is high, Q is less. So we have to go for experimental data. According to experimental data, you will find dipole moment of CCl is greater than CF, which is again greater than CBr, which is greater than Cl. So in dipole moment, if you want to find out in this case, you have to go for experimental data because two things are there, that is charge and distance. तो chlorine में क्या रहेगा? In chlorine, distance is less, charge is more, Q is high, L is less. Or in the case of CI, L is high and charge is less. So this much we have seen what is called as polarization. In polarization, you have seen a dipole moment. After that, you have seen a bond length, then bond energy and bond dissociation energy and dipole moment. Now after that, we are going to see much more important things, which is highly very important. तुम लोगों को ये आना ही चाहिए, अभी जो मैं पढ़ाऊंगा. Okay, so very simple. हम लोग क्या करते हैं? How the reaction take place? कभी कोई रिएक्शन होती है तो होता ये है, there is a reactants, उसके ऊपर कोई तो अटैक करेगा तो हम उसको बोलते हैं अटैकिंग रीजन्स. ठीक है, तो अटैकिंग रीजन रहेगा, सो रीजन्स है, उसके ऊपर अटैकिंग रीजन्स अटैक करने वाले हैं, देन यू आर गेटिंग आउट अ प्रोडक्ट. Many times these reactants, of course, they are known as substrate. They are known as substrate. तो attacking region क्या है? Now there are two types of attacking region. ध्यान से सुन लो अभी. It's very very important. What is attacking region is? Now attacking region, there are two types of attacking region. The first attacking region is called as electrophile. The same thing is electrophilic reagent. दूसरा जो है उसको हम बोलते हैं न्यूक्लियोफाइल. The nucleophile, same one again known as nucleophilic region. तो अभी देखते हैं कि दोनों में डिफरेंस क्या है. What is difference between electrophile and nucleophile? Now electrophile, it is electron deficient. इसके पास इलेक्ट्रॉन बहुत कम रहता है. It is electron deficient. बात को सुनो आप, देखो ध्यान से. H plus इलेक्ट्रॉन डिफिशिएंट है, उसके पास इलेक्ट्रॉन नहीं है. Cl plus इलेक्ट्रॉन नहीं है. Br plus no electrons because it is positive charge. CH3 plus again a positive charge, no electron. So all electron deficient regions are nothing but electrophile. Can I say element with a positive charge also called as electrophile? Answer is yes. So we will write here all positive species are also called as what? Electrophile. So they are electron deficient. Then what is the nucleophile is? In nucleophile are electron rich regions. इसके पास इलेक्ट्रॉन ज्यादा रहते हैं. Much more amount of electrons are present. So I can say Cl minus is a nucleophile, Br minus is a nucleophile, CH3 minus is a nucleophile, NO2 minus is a nucleophile. So all are what? Nucleophile. So much more different. The main difference between electrophile and nucleophile is this is electron deficient, this is electron rich. हम लोगों ने इधर अभी लिखा है all positive bases. Definitely you can write here all negative bases are all what? Nucleophile. And let's move to the next point. All atom in a compound with an incomplete octet. With an incomplete octet. अगर किसी एटम का ऑक्टेट इनकम्प्लीट है तो डेफिनेटली इलेक्ट्रॉन लेगा. अगर इलेक्ट्रॉन ले रहा है तो मतलब क्या होगा? वो क्या होगा? इलेक्ट्रोफाइल. वी विल सी द एग्जांपल्स. बोरॉन ट्राइक्लोराइड BF3, BCl3, BBr3, AlCl3, okay, we'll write Bi3, AnCl3, all these compounds are shows incomplete octet. सेंटर एटम उसका ऑक्टेट क्या है, इनकम्प्लीट है, तो डेफिनेटली क्या करेगा, दे विल ट्राई टू पुल द इलेक्ट्रॉन पेयर। इलेक्ट्रॉन ले रहा है तो इसका मतलब क्या होगा, इलेक्ट्रोफाइल है। इसका इधर थोड़ा अलग रहेगा। ऑल एटम, कोई भी एटम अगर उसके पास लोन पेयर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन है, लोन पेयर, तो क्या हो जाएगा, न्यूक्लियोफाइल हो जाएगा। फॉर एग्जाम्पल आरओएच में क्या होता है, ऑक्सीजन कनेक्ट टू लोन पेयर। सो ऑल एटम which contain lone pair of electron, they are also act as a nucleophile. So ROH, next one is R, NH2. For example भी लिख सकते हैं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है। If I write RNO2, nitrogen compounds, they are also what act as what, nucleophile. तो जिसके पास lone pair of electron रहेगा, अगर वो इलेक्ट्रॉन दे रहा है, definitely to act as what, nucleophile. तो हम लोग ने भी क्या देखा, they are electron deficient, they are electron rich. अगर ये इलेक्ट्रॉन डिफिशिएंट है, then they will attack, किधर अटैक करेंगे, this attacking regions will attack on substrate किधर, where there is a maximum electron density. So they will attack a center of a substrate, वो substrate के ऊपर अटैक करेंगे, but it must contain substrate, they must contain what, maximum electron density, maximum इलेक्ट्रॉन डेंसिटी। सबसेट में जिधर किधर ज्यादा इलेक्ट्रॉन डेंसिटी रहेगी, डेफिनेटली दिस विल व्हाट, अटैक। न्यूक्लियोफाइल दे विल अटैक ऑन अ सबस्ट्रेट वेयर मिनिमम इलेक्ट्रॉन डेंसिटी। इसका मतलब जिधर मिनिमम इलेक्ट्रॉन रहेंगे उधर क्या करेंगे, न्यूक्लियोफाइल अटैक करेंगे। सो मिनिमम इलेक्ट्रॉन डेंसिटी। ओके, सो रिवाइज once again, हम लोगों ने भी क्या देखा, न्यूक्लियोफाइल, the electron deficient, the electron rich, positive bases, negative bases, incomplete octet, all atom which contain a lone pair of electrons, so क्या रहेगा, न्यूक्लियोफाइल रहेगा। They will attack a center of a substrate where there is the maximum electron density, and they will attack on a substrate where there is a minimum electron density. So next point, example देखते हैं, SiCl4, this can react with the chlorine, it will form SiCl6 2 minus. Now in this case silicon का octet पहले से complete है, but if it react when it react with the chlorine atom, it form SiCl6 minus 2 minus. तो इसका मतलब क्या होगा, so there are some atom which can expand their octet. So atom which can expand their octet, they are also act as what, electrophile. So atom which expand their octet, they also act as what, electrophile. थोड़ा अलग एक पॉइंट देखते हैं, दो पॉइंट दो में मिलेगा, इलेक्ट्रोफाइल भी मिलेगा और न्यूक्लियोफाइल भी मिलेगा। हम लोग अभी कंसेप्ट देखेंगे, उसको बोलते हैं पोलराइजिंग फंक्शनल। अब इसका मतलब क्या होता है, व्हाट इज कॉल्ड एज पोलराइजिंग फंक्शनल ग्रुप। ये दोनों में आएगा, न्यूक्लियोफाइल भी रहेगा उसमें और इलेक्ट्रोफाइल भी रहेगा। अभी व्हाट इज दिस ग्रुप कॉल्ड एज, कार्बोनिल ग्रुप। and carbonyl group, we know this, that oxygen acquire delta negative charge, carbon acquire delta positive charge. So डेल्टा नेगेटिव है इसका मतलब वो न्यूक्लियोफाइल हो जाएगा, डेल्टा पॉजिटिव है इसका मतलब क्या हो जाएगा, इलेक्ट्रोफाइल हो जाएगा. सो देयर आर सम फंक्शनल ग्रुप which both this shows both characteristics of nucleophile as well as electrophile. और एग्जांपल देखते हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल दिस इज RC ट्रिपल बॉन्ड N. इन दिस केस क्या हो जाएगा, दिस इज डेल्टा पॉजिटिव, ये डेल्टा पॉजिटिव रहेगा, ये डेल्टा क्या रहेगा, नेगेटिव रहेगा. नाउ लास्ट टाइम जब मैं पढ़ा रहा था तो somebody asked me last year, सर कार्बन का इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी तो 3.325 है, 3.25 है, नाइट्रोजन से ज्यादा है तो कार्बन के ऊपर नेगेटिव चार्ज आएगा. लिसन इट, कार्बन इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी इज 3.25 इन केस ऑफ sp3. sp3 में हम कंपेयर करेंगे 3.25 रहेगा, तब नाइट्रोजन की कितनी रहती है, नाइट्रोजन 3 रहेगी. नाउ इन दिस केस क्या हो जा रहा है, कार्बन इन sp3 हाइब्रिडाइजेशन स्टेट, नाइट्रोजन आल्सो sp हाइब्रिडाइजेशन स्टेट. तो अगर कार्बन की बढ़ रही है तो नाइट्रोजन की भी ऐसी बढ़ी. सो नाइट्रोजन will acquire what? Negative charge and carbon will acquire what? Delta positive charge. So ध्यान से बात याद रखना. So both the atoms are what? sp hybridized. So polarizing functional group shows both characteristics of electrophile also and nucleophile also. So these are the point between electrophile and nucleophile. Now we have one more point in nucleophile. Nucleophile में और एक पॉइंट ऐड करते हैं. What is nucleophiles? All organometallic compounds. All organometallic compounds are all called as nucleophile. तो कैसे? What is organometallic compound? अगर कोई metal, if any metal form a bond with the carbon atom, कोई मेटल अगर कार्बन एटम के साथ बॉन्ड बनाता है, that is called as organometallic compound, and they are act as what? Nucleophile. We will say example. RMGX, RZN, इसको फ्रैंकलिन्स रीजन भी बोलते हैं RZN को. So what is RMGX? It is called as Grignard regions. So this is Grignard region, this is Franklin regions. In this case, magnesium is a metal, तो इलेक्ट्रॉन देगा ही हो. Zinc is also metal, इलेक्ट्रॉन देगा ही हो. So what will happen? They will acquire partial positive charge, partial positive charge. तो negative charge किधर आएगा? कार्बन एटम के ऊपर. तो हो गया. So all this act as what? Nucleophile. So all organometallic compounds are what? Nothing but nucleophile. So these are the difference between electrophile and nucleophile. Anybody having a doubt in this? तो ठीक है. So this is what distinguish between electrophile and nucleophile. तो उसके बाद हम लोग अभी क्या देखेंगे? अच्छा, one more point. ये क्या रहेगा? I got this. अगर मैं ऐसे लिख देता हूं डैश CH3, तो ये क्या है? ये तो फ्री रेडिकल हो गया CH3. अगर ये इलेक्ट्रॉन डिफिशिएंट है, बराबर है, इलेक्ट्रॉन डिफिशिएंट है, फ्री रेडिकल एक ही इलेक्ट्रॉन है, तो इलेक्ट्रॉन लेगा. अगर वो इलेक्ट्रॉन ले रहा है तो क्या हो जाएगा? इट मे बी इलेक्ट्रोफाइल. वेरी गुड. तो इलेक्ट्रोफाइल है, बराबर है. तो हम लोग ऐसे बोल सकते हैं. तो वी नो दिस Lewis acid and Lewis bases. What is Lewis acid? Which accept electron pair. What is Lewis base? Which donate electron pair. अगर accept electron pair कर रहा है, इसका मतलब इलेक्ट्रोफाइल हो गया. Okay, so all Lewis acids are electrophile, बराबर है. Accept the electron pair, electrophile. But you can't say electrophile. All electrophiles are Lewis acid. नहीं कह सकते. Why? Because CH3 देखो, एक ही इलेक्ट्रॉन लेगा, इलेक्ट्रोफाइल बनेगा. लेकिन Lewis acid में क्या बोला था हम लोगों ने? Lewis acid accept the electron pair. So ये इलेक्ट्रॉन पेयर नहीं ले रहा, वो एक ही इलेक्ट्रॉन लेगा. तो हम लोग ऐसे बोलेंगे all Lewis acids electrophile, but all electrophile are not Lewis acids. So very, very important, these 2 points. Okay, so let's move to the next part. Is now we are going to see what is called as nucleophilicity. So we are going to concentrate much more on this nucleophile and nucleophilic region.